Hello, my name's Tim Shriver, and on behalf of my brothers and my sister, my wife and children, and all the grandchildren of Eunice Kennedy Shriver, it is a huge honor for me to welcome you all to this EKS Day. I think if my mother were making this tape, she might ask one question. Are you a revolutionary? Are you prepared today to lead the world to a future that is radically different from the one we see today? A world where we start with intolerance, with injustice, with inactivity, with people left on the sidelines, with people not chosen for their teams, with people made fun of and humiliated. Are you prepared to end that world and lead us forward by playing football and going swimming, by playing volleyball and shooting hockey, by skiing and snowboarding? Are you prepared to unite the world in a more hopeful, a more accepting, a more tolerant, and most importantly, a more joyful future? On this EKS Day, that is our challenge. Not just to celebrate the pioneering efforts of one woman who many, many years ago came out of the shadows and said that yes, she did have a sister with an intellectual disability, and she loved her and was proud of her. One woman who said not only did she have that sister, but the President of the United States loved and was proud of his sister with an intellectual disability. One woman who ended forever the shame and stigma that families grapple with and said, our family is one and whole together with Rosemary Kennedy, our sister who has an intellectual challenge. One woman who said, if others won't, I will get in the pool and teach swimming. If others won't, I will open my backyard for summer camps. If others won't, I will teach the world the power of the human spirit and celebrate the gifts of people with intellectual disabilities as Olympic athletes. Not as the wrong Olympics or the not real Olympics, but as embodiments of the real Olympic spirit. If others won't, she said, I will. Will you? Will you too coach, train, volunteer? Will you too create a community of support so that together people can support the gifts and abilities of people with intellectual challenges? Will you too join together to communicate to the world what we in this great movement have come to understand, that people with intellectual disabilities embody so often the best of the human spirit, not its brokenness, the gifts of the human family, not their disabilities, the power of the human community, not its fragmentation. That's what we try to do at Special Olympics every day as we work together to continue her campaign for social justice, empowering people with intellectual disabilities through the extraordinary power of sport, creating communities and compassion for everyone. So on Eunice Kennedy Shriver Day, we celebrate her legacy with a day of inclusion. Bring those together with and without intellectual differences. Play in games of sport and service and a shared spirit of love and acceptance. Whether you're in Piros, Serbia, playing football or playing unified cricket in Samoa or softball in Oklahoma, or whether you're participating in volunteer recruitment and unified sports at universities throughout China or reaching out to new families in the Middle East, you are here because you believe in the power of sport. You believe in the power of acceptance. You believe that you can be an agent of change. You can do it to help empower families, communities, and nations. It's true. My mother was just one woman, and she did help to change the world. But if she had one message, it was very simple. There's a lot more to be done. If she could be here, she'd say, don't look backward, look forward. If she were here, she would say, don't look to me, look to yourself. Help us work together to bring light and hope and unity to people of all abilities, all around the world. Help us continue her fight, her love for people, her unwavering belief in the ability of each person to change the world for the better. As my mother would often say about her sister Rosemary, whom she loved and cared for and valued her whole life, for each of us, she inspired hope that we would find our way, dreams of a better world, and the action to achieve it. Thank you for helping us inspire hopes and dreams. And thank you for taking action on Eunice Kennedy Shriver Day and every day of the year.